I want to debate you on Renee Good. I watched the video a couple times and it seems like very clear-cut murder.
Okay.
First, I want to walk through like what happened, like the timeline. So first she reverses, and then she turns her wheel all the way to the right, and the cop is in front of, or the ICE agent is in front of the windshield, so he has pure vision of her turning it all the way to the right. She starts driving. The car is turning right. He takes time to put his foot down, shoot once through the windshield before jumping out, never falling. He never gets hit over. He gets hit a little bit, but he stays on his feet, and then shoots her twice more through the window. How can the second and third shot ever be justified? And why would he not just jump away initially?
So as soon as they gave her lawful commands and she did not obey those lawful commands and started driving towards him, whether the steering wheel was turned all the way to the right or not, a lot of people would interpret that as a threat. Once she became a threat, law enforcement is trained to stop the threat with lethal force. They meet lethal force with lethal force. Now, again, I want to be extremely clear about this. When it comes to use of force and everything else like that, we don't go off 20/20 hindsight and Monday morning quarterbacking, because when you're there in the thick of a moment and you're obviously it's a life or death situation, you're not going to sit there and quickly analyze like, oh, did she turn it far enough where it won't hit me? You just are trying to get out the way and defend yourself and stop the threat. Because once she drove at him, as soon as let me be clear about this. As soon as she started driving at him, all bets are off. She basically became a threat, and now now he is allowed to stop that threat in any way he sees fit at that time, and that's why he did that.
Okay, so I think if you give a citizen with a gun and you put him in the exact same situation, 9 times out of 10 he's jumping out of the way. If you just put a citizen with a gun in that situation, 9 times out of 10 he's jumping out of the way. Why is
you said a citizen?
Yes.
Okay.
Why is the bar?
Big difference here. He's law enforcement.
The ICE
he has
is
zero duty to
de-escalate.
retreat. Because in Minnesota, you're right. If that was a citizen, they do have a duty to retreat to some degree. Yeah, that's more arguable. But from his perspective, he's a law enforcement officer. They gave her lawful commands. She was committing a felony. He has no duty to retreat at all.
Do you think it was very obvious to him at the time that her wheel was locked to the right because he had pure vision of it?
That's irrelevant.
Why is that relevant?
Because here's the thing. Based off of him looking at her turning the wheel,
yeah,
he doesn't know how her wheel is. He doesn't know the functionality of the car. He doesn't know if her turning the wheel all the way to the right is going to be able to be enough clearance for her to not hit him. Like if someone pulls a knife just this much, right? And they're coming towards you while pulling a knife just this much. Okay. Are you going to sit there and wait and see, let me see if it's long enough to actually kill me? No, you're going to fucking dump him.
He can jump out of the way. Like, why is the bar so low? How unathletic is this guy that he can't fucking jump out of the way? Like he
tried, and he shot at her.
No,
at the same
he
time.
stopped, shot her. No, he shot her and jumped. He shot her and jumped.
That might be from training, because they tell you they teach you, hey, take a
stance,
shoot, and then he moved out the way after he took his first shot. But again, like if you're
okay, second, third shot. Why did he shoot through the window? He's safe. There's no way he can get hurt. He is to the side of her, through the window, 2 shots.
He doesn't, because he's to stop the threat. Once she
stop what threat?
She's a threat. That
to
moving
who?
car.
To who?
To him and others.
He's on. They're all
to him
agents
and others. Other agents were there.
On the side.
Other people were there as well.
No one was sure right.
Once you show yourself to be a threat to law enforcement where you're using a deadly weapon to them, it is reasonable to assume that they will use that deadly weapon on others as well.
If the bar is so low that we can't think the ICE agent should know that she's trying to flee very obviously, then why are these guys our agents? Like, this guy's worse than how any citizen would conduct himself.
Well, here's the thing. You don't get to break the law and commit a felony and then say, oh, like, give me the benefit of the doubt. Like, a reasonable person would say, hey, we told you to get out the car. You disobeyed. You backed up the car. He pulls out his gun. Gun is facing you. You drive towards him. And then her wife also said, just drive, go. So a reasonable person is going to be like, okay, I'm going to shoot this person because they're coming at me with a car.
A reasonable person would jump out of the way of a moving car.
If you enjoy my videos, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you want to create clips like these fast, try Opus Clips. It's smart, simple, and built for creators.